Welcome to today's show. Today I have a very special guest. Some of you may find him interesting, some of you may find him very unusual. I find him both of those things. He's a very special guest, and he's come here today from a great distance, and his name is Mr. George Simpson. And what's interesting about Mr. Simpson is that he is a polar bear. Now, Mr. Simpson, how long have you been a polar bear for?
All my life. I tell you right now. It's on my birth certificate as well as my passport to prove it. I am a polar bear.
And what are your habits? What do you like doing as a polar bear?
Well, I like to eat a bit of tuna now and again. A few seals, like, you know what I mean? Whatever tickles my fancy at the time.
Yeah. What about your where do you actually live? You know, traditionally where do you live as a polar bear?
Although I'm visiting the UK right at this moment in time,
yeah,
it's the North Pole I usually live. But on the summertime, as far as coming apart from the UK, I usually go to Greenland or Canada sometimes to, you know what I mean, get a bit of sunshine there.
So you travel about a bit?
Oh yeah, of course I do, yeah.
You with the family, the other polar bears?
Well, family stay together for about 4 years, and then sometimes we move on like that.
Right, yes. What is a typical Saturday night as a polar bear?
Well, a typical Saturday night between us lads is like, you know, we're just sitting there, you know what I mean, have a few drinks, you know what I mean, a bit of water out to sea, like. And then basically, if we see a nice female roaming about, we just think, well, come on guys, which one can we get here? Which one would it be? And then we go chase after her, and then think, oh, we'll have a bit of a fight like that, and whoever wins the fight gets to have the woman.
Yeah.
The woman polar bear, yes.
Yeah. What is your favourite food in the Antarctic?
Like I said, tuna.
Tuna is your favourite. That's you're chosen. If you had to choose, you would choose that.
A bit of tuna and coleslaw, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, traditionally the polar bear is very furry with a long neck and very razor-sharp teeth. You look, you don't fit that description too well. Could you please explain that? Yes, I mean, you don't really fit the description. You have short, furry ears and razor-sharp teeth, polar bears.
Well, you know, as everything, we camouflage ourselves in certain light. I can camouflage ourselves into, you know, the snow. So I'm really good with my background, you know what I'm saying? So I'm camouflaged like that. But sometimes we zip our suits down, and this is what we look like in real life.
Right, okay. Your habits, what would you say was your main habits, you know, among the other polar bears and yourself?
Well,
the polar bears where you live, what's the main habit that
our main habits, well, apart from eating and mating, well, really, maybe a bit of telly now and again, or going for the, you know what I mean, the people around at the time, Eskimos, maybe a quick snack there and then sometimes when you can catch one. But mainly
Do you get a lot of trouble from Eskimos?
We do sometimes when we try to hunt it, yeah.
Yes, and you've been endangered for some time.
We have been endangered sometimes, yeah.
And how long do you live for traditionally?
Oh, traditionally 40 years, but in captivity.
Thank you very much for coming in today, Mr. Simpson, and I will look forward to watching you on Wildlife on One.
Anytime. Always a pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure.